Hey, this is Consensually to Me. I'm Maggie with my good friend.
I'm Bree.
And we're here today with a really awesome guy. And it is...
Seth, hello.
It's Seth.
You sound super enthused.
He's begrudgingly here, but we're going to make it work. So, Bree and I can't answer every question perfectly because we don't have the right, bits. So I brought Seth along, who has the right bits. And
she's talking about male genitalia right here.
yes, very adult talk. But Seth is nice enough to answer some questions that people have asked that we definitely need a male to bounce them off of. Are you ready, Seth?
Sure. Yep. Absolutely.
Okay, let's do this. So, Seth, my boyfriend wants to kiss for the first time next week, and I'm really scared from my first kiss. I mean, what if I'm really bad at kissing?
Is that really it? That's it? That's the whole question?
That's the whole question. Now, I'm assuming this woman is easily 53.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, okay. At this point. No. Who cares? It doesn't matter. Just do it. Just go for it. Just go nuts. And then get rid of him later. It's fine. It doesn't matter. There's more.
So if it is bad, just get rid of him no matter what.
Yeah, absolutely. Just no shame. Ghost him. If you're 53, you don't know what that means, but look it up. You'll find it. It's fine.
Okay, what if this person is 13?
If this person is 13, then they should have asked their parents' permission before they ever even sent you that question.
Also, they shouldn't ask us these questions.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's not stranger advice.
No.
What do you do in a situation if you have been kissed very bad and sloppily?
Now, I have been kissed bad. It smelled like ketchup.
That's interesting.
So...
Were you at the fair?
No, that's the weird thing. There was no ketchup around, and we hung out all day together.
No ketchup had been consumed. And
then it was pure ketchup.
I'm assuming you don't talk to this person anymore.
No, we dated for a really long time.
That says more about you than that person, though.
I think that says, though, okay, even if you're bad at kissing, it's okay, because if he likes you...
Hey, give all them sloppy ketchup kisses you want.
Right.
That's gross.
Yeah, it is.
Ketchup's gross.
What's wrong with you?
It was really bad ketchup. I don't know. So I say to this person, whether they're 53 or 13, that even if you're bad, if the person likes you...
Learn. Get good.
That's true. I guess you gotta practice. They can't all be winners.
Ask for pointers.
I've heard that people practice on their hands.
That's strange.
Has anyone here done that?
No, I can't say I have. I feel like that would be sad. But hey, whatever floats your boat. Do what you want to do.
No, my first kiss was terrible, but it didn't involve any sort of hand practice.
What was bad about your first kiss?
I had no clue what I was doing, and I was like a foot and a half taller than the person I was trying to kiss. It was rough. I tried to consume her head, I'm pretty sure is what was happening.
Chin action?
Yeah, there was some unhinging of the jaw. It was very uncomfortable.
I blabbered a lot during mine. In fact,
You talked during it?
Yeah, because I didn't know what I was doing. And I vocalized that by stopping in the middle of and saying, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm doing really bad. Blah, 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 blah. I'm doing terrible. Blah, blah. And then finally they're like, Bree, shut up.
That went well, I'm sure.
And then I turned into a statue.
Now, the first time I tongue kissed, he put his tongue in my mouth, and I panicked, and I told a teacher.
That was your first instinct? Was to tell a teacher?
I wasn't ready for that, apparently.
How old were you?
It was 8th grade.
What?
We were saying our, traditional goodbye at the lockers, and he put his tongue in my mouth, and I panicked, and I told the science teacher.
Interesting.
Were
How
you
did the
trying
science
to
teacher react?
figure out if you were being, infected?
I was just angry. I don't know, or I'm confused, and so my knee-jerk reaction was just instilled in me to go tell an adult.
What did that adult say?
Stop.
I was going to say, I would say, don't tell me this ever again.
Right, yeah.
Why are you coming
It was
to
a
me?
guy. That makes it worse.
Yeah.
This 14-year-old girl's like, boys. So that wasn't great. Okay. So that question didn't, confuse you.
It went places. That question went places. That was a good first one.
Okay, so Seth.
Yes.
Do you guys care how much... Okay, hang on. Do you guys care much about how skilled girls are in bed? Hang on, she said more. I'm dating this guy who's fairly experienced, but I'm holding my V card. Just curious if he's gonna be disappointed because I don't really know what I'm doing.
That's a fine question, but that also implies that I'm good at the sex. So...
Aww.
let's be real here. I don't know what... There's an overused cliche at this point that sex is like pizza, and even when pizza's bad, it's still pretty good because it's pizza. I don't think it's really that important. And honestly, the key thing, I'm going to get actually serious here, is communication, right? Like, just talk to the person you're with and let them know what's going on. That's the easiest way to figure out what they like, what they don't like, what you're doing right, wrong, etc. It's really important.
Oh, look at you with the actual good advice.
This
I
is
know.
really good advice.
I'm sorry.
Like, I feel warm inside.
Well,
like
there you go.
I got the warm tinglies.
that.
Fuzzies.
Yeah, not the
go with fuzzies.
tinglies.
Yeah, tingly's,
Bad situation for
yeah,
that word.
not great.
I've also heard that a lot of people just say girls just lay there.
Yeah, I've heard that referred to as, like a dead fish, gummy bear, I think was my
Gummy
favorite.
bear,
Yeah,
that's cute.
yeah, it was a
I've
friend of
never
mine.
heard that one.
That's cute for being lazy in bed.
Yeah.
It's kind of a good insult.
Right.
Wow, you're such a gummy bear. Thanks.
What's your favorite move in bed? The gummy bear.
I feel like it's implying there's a lot of squish going on, and that always made me
Aw.
uncomfortable.
That still might be my favorite.
And sticky.
Eh.
I guess it's better than being
It
scaly.
smells slightly like cherries in here.
Yeah, that's interesting. But yeah, no, I have heard that before as well.
I don't know, if I was a guy, I would care how skilled she is. But if I knew that she was a virgin,
Right. Yeah.
I wouldn't be expecting.
It's all about
There's some
context,
leeway.
right?
Right.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely true. But
So
again,
he-
I don't know. It's one of those things that I just feel like people put too much stock into. Like, sex is super important, but just communicate, figure it out.
I agree. I stand by that. Okay, hang on. Let's get rid of... A lot of these are raunchy. Let's try to ask one that's not so raunchy. Still raunchy.
So many the sex questions.
That's a lot of people... This is what people are curious about.
Apparently
Okay,
people want to know about the sex.
now there's like 8 exclamation marks, so this is for guys only. For guys! Are piercings unattractive on women?
Oh man, that's incredibly subjective.
Yeah, this is rough.
That's not easy to answer.
Also, I feel like she's fishing.
Oh yeah,
I
could
think
be.
this person's a little bit fishing for a compliment.
Oh yeah, easily. They're either A, wanting to completely be like, oh yeah, see, I can get all my piercings and it should be attractive to everyone, or else they don't have any. And they're trying to get us to be like, hey, you do you, and everybody who has piercings are terrible. Which I don't believe.
Yeah, I think it's entirely subjective. I don't think there's a right answer here.
I think there is a right answer. And, it's completely unattractive. It's massively hideous, and no one wants you now.
I mean, alright, I'm just gonna call attention to the 8 exclamation points saying for guys only and completely dismiss you from this council.
And
She
here
knew.
I was gonna come in with this whole sideswipe of, hey, girl, you do what you want to do. Don't care about what those guys think are attractive or not, because the perfect guy for you will like you no matter how you are. But here we are with Maggie going, nope, they're unattractive.
Well,
Who
What?
hurt you, Maggie?
no, okay.
You
Like-
have piercings.
Did the guy that shoved his tongue down your throat, did he have a piercing? Is that what this is about?
I did.
Uh,
But that's not the issue.
okay.
Because
Okay.
also, on women. See, he wasn't a woman.
Mm-hmm. Was he?
If
Also, what kind of piercings are they talking about?
I'm gonna be real, I don't find a lot of piercings attractive. I think there's a number limit.
I'm not saying like someone should walk around with like a giant metal collage going on, but I don't think that's what they're asking.
No, this person doesn't care at all what I think about piercings. That's just one and only.
Just for clarification here, all 3 of us have piercings.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. In all different levels and places.
it's true.
One of us looks like a dirty pirate hooker.
Yeah.
Guess which one? Seth.
Yeah, that's
Seth
me.
is a dirty pirate hooker.
It's true.
Maggie just has the classic ears.
Because I'm virtuous.
And
Yeah.
Bree has the nose piercing, which I have been called whore by my own father. I think he was joking. Maybe.
He was probably joking.
I don't know.
So obviously, it didn't matter what a guy finds attractive or not, or me, even though I don't find it attractive.
What exactly piercing? Which one are you not a fan of?
Okay, so I don't like mouth piercings.
No, I used to have mouth piercings.
Yeah,
I had 2 snake bites.
yeah.
A good time.
And I don't like eyebrow piercings.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of those.
Didn't
They're
you
like
have it?
tacky. No.
Okay.
Austin, my friend Austin did actually.
Well,
But
that's...
I don't know if you
tacky.
knew that or not.
I didn't. So,
It was very short-lived. Maybe he never did. Maybe that was a fever dream I had. I'm not positive.
what other piercings that I don't like? I don't like gauges.
Yeah, gauges aren't piercings. Gauges are this generation's mullet.
I love that.
They're
I want that on a
awful.
t-shirt. Okay, so...
Now that we've probably insulted a lot of people.
I don't care.
You do you. I don't have to find you attractive.
Yeah, it's fine.
To like you.
I mean, there's a lot of people that still have mullets, and they seem really confident and very happy with themselves. So
there you go. Okay.
You've really got to be confident to rock a mullet.
That's
though.
true.
You've got to be just spilling with confidence.
Or ignorance.
One or the other.
It's fine.
Or blind. Okay. We can't escape the sex questions, apparently, guys. Okay, so I said my nudes to this girl, which she swore she would send nudes back, but she didn't send nudes back. What to do?
Learn, I guess.
Don't send nudes.
Yeah, probably maybe change your profile and just completely forget that ever happened.
Nana might see your nudes.
Yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, I mean, that's a common thing. There's a lot of scams going around where guys will send their things to women they assume, but they end up being scammers, and then they charge people. We actually know someone that happened to.
We do. I forgot about that.
So, yeah.
Oh, I don't know someone that happened to.
You do.
I do. Okay, so, yeah, I wouldn't send nudes. I think that you shouldn't send nudes until you're in a committed relationship.
Even then, I'm pretty uncomfortable with the idea of sending nudes. I mean...
I'm not a big fan of having there being digital information floating around the web of my giblets, so there's way too many people that can hack into that kind of fun stuff.
You can't even, like... Oh, no, I guess you can buy those cheap Polaroid cameras now. Never mind. You can even, like, do Polaroids, but that's about it.
Send it in the mail? Oh, snail mail nudes.
Snail mail nudes. You can just do doodles.
You
just
could do
draw your nude.
Yeah.
Draw your nude.
This is basically what it looked like. It'd be a stick figure with a couple lumps.
Yeah.
Hashtag draw your nude. You can make your nudes as attractive or as hideous as possible.
Oh my gosh, guys. People should send in drawn nudes. Is that too much? No, it's fine. Draw your nudes.
I mean, I would love to see people's drawings of their own nudes.
If you are of age... I want to see drawn nudes.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, of age.
I'm really excited.
In the United States of America is 18 years old.
By the way.
Let's just clarify that right now. Good?
I'm really excited.
Right,
I'm going to draw my own nude.
Okay.
I'm going to start this.
Do it.
Okay, so I'm a year older than my boyfriend. I'm 20 and he's 19. That okay? I feel awkward about it.
1 year difference? And that's what you're worried about?
Now, I do think it's awkward if someone is 21 and they're dating a 20-year-old, because that really limits, like, you can't go to bars. If that's what you do.
Yeah, but, okay. Yeah, I guess I can kind of see that, but at the same time, like, if you're really that big of a chode that you don't want to spend time with whoever you're with and you'd rather go out and get a shit house, I don't think you should be in that relationship. Yeah, exactly.
Then I agree.
Shouldn't be with that person to begin with, so.
Well, that's settled. Don't feel weird about it. Done. That was really good advice. Let's see here. What do straight men really care about most in a woman?
Yeah, because, women should be very mindful of this. Sarcasm.
Right, yeah. Your whole self-worth now relies on Seth.
Yeah.
There's more. It says, if you had to answer honestly, how big of a part do looks play, I think she meant play, and personality or sense of humor? Humor is spelled weird. Could you fall in love with someone if they were very, very pretty but a little bit boring? What if they were very funny and intelligent, but average looking? So apparently you don't even get to think about ugly people.
Okay, well...
That's off the table.
People are off the table.
They don't count.
Just throwing this out there, Uggos, what was it? Somebody brought this to my attention one time that, like, look, if there's still ugly people in the world, then clearly your ancestors could figure something out, so you should be fine. Like, if you're feeling particularly unattractive, there's somebody out there for you. I promise, it's fine.
That's got me through so many hardships.
Yeah, it's good advice. It is, especially
if you fall asleep at night.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not ugly. My family still got it.
And again, this is entirely subjective, right? Like, what's good for somebody isn't good for somebody else. But, I don't know, for me personally, I've always been way more attracted to someone I could hold a conversation with. Like, there's plenty of pretty people out there, but there's not a whole lot of people that I actually enjoy talking to. So yeah, if you're super bored in a relationship, then what's the fucking point? Just sleep around, I guess, at that point. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I just don't see any relationship lasting in the long run unless you have something in common with them that you can talk to about. Like, how can you have an entire relationship that's not based on communication and have friendship and actually enjoying their company? Like, being able to look at somebody and just be like, oh, they're so pretty. It only takes you so far.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, so what are you guys gonna do, like, make a lot of money and have anchored children? It just doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Yes. Long story short, we don't really care what straight men really say about women?
Yeah, generally. I mean, I don't know why. We're not the end-all, be-all of everything.
Well, Seth is speaking for all of straight men.
Yes, everyone. I'm the ambassador of all men here. Clearly.
Oh, ambassador. We need to get, like, a badge for you.
That's fine. No one would honor it, but I would respect it.
Okay, I think we might have to move off of guy questions, Seth, and just get your opinion as a human being, if that's okay with you.
Well, I am that first, yeah.
Do you have experience of being a human being?
It's limited, but I've been told that I'm somewhat human-like, yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here's a good one. My ex changed her number on me. That is a clear indication that she's over me, right? Best to move on?
I feel like if somebody's over you, that means that they wouldn't give a shit whether you get a hold of them or not. But it sounds like she doesn't want to talk to you, so you should move on.
Yeah, clear sign that she doesn't want to talk to you.
Yeah, don't make it weird.
Yeah.
You're walking in stalker territory when you start dealing with people if they've changed their number and stuff. Also, how do you know she changed her number?
Oh, good one.
Like, why do you know that? That's more concerning
Now,
to me.
hang on. What if she did the whole Facebook new number?
Okay, that's entirely possible, but then why are you stalking her Facebook anyway? I get that she's an ex, and that's like a really rough time for everybody, and everyone deals with things in their own way. I'm not trying to shame you.
I am.
But absolutely, no, just move on. Like, there's so many more people. It's fine.
Yeah, but clearly you haven't moved on. I think
Clearly,
we need
yeah.
to address that fact. I'm going to call you Ted.
Ted sounds like a good one for this.
Ted, you haven't moved on.
Yeah, Ted.
You know, you stop focusing on your ex and start focusing on Ted.
It's true.
What does Ted need right now?
You gotta love yourself first, man.
Ted needs to move on.
Oh, Ted. Okay, I really care about him. So, Ted, don't talk to her. Let's see. What do you do if your wife's being invited to a costume party an hour away, but don't ask you to join her?
Ooh, owie.
I need some more context there. Do you like wearing costumes? Does she know you have social anxiety? Is there any sort of other thing going on here?
Is it a girly-only event?
That's true.
I think the only red flag would be if she's, like, doing an obvious couple costume.
Oh, that would be weird.
And you're not doing the other half.
Ooh.
Like just half of a horse costume. Like,
If
oh,
she
see you
walks
later.
out as the bottom of a horse.
I can see that being. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, maybe don't let that happen.
If she leaves the house as a salt shaker, who's Pepper?
Yeah, who is Pepper?
You guys should have a sit-down conversation, face-to-face. Who is Pepper?
I think that's fair. But yeah, I mean, with all the other stuff in context, I mean, it's really important. Do you like parties? Does she know that? If you don't, why would she invite you?
Is she going to a party that's just close, intimate friends that you don't know?
Yeah, because that's weird. Nobody wants to be like the however many wheels there are that you don't need at that point. I don't know.
Or you can just internalize all of this.
Yeah,
and
you
just
could
let it fester.
You could just bottle it up.
And
that's fine too.
Eventually, it'll just erode at your guys' relationship, and it'll end in divorce. You know?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's cool.
Take it out on your kids.
Dying words. Who's Pepper?
That's fair. Like Rosebud, but with condiment things, seasonings.
Wait, speaking of stalkers, we got a really awesome question. It's gonna be a really awesome question.
I
feel like you're overhyping this, and
okay, I cannot overhype this question enough. When I saw it, I got so happy because I wanted to talk about it to everyone. Okay. He doesn't want to be with me, but I know he stalks me. I'm getting stalked by my friend with benefits, 2 years, and I'm not sure why. I know he isn't interested in a relationship. He's been with other girls in front of me. But why does he keep coming to my house randomly or hanging around outside? He doesn't know I've seen him, as I've never mentioned it. He rocks up to my complex with different girls all the time. Tries to be sneaky, but I've noticed him. It makes no sense. He is a very attractive guy, well off. He has no problem pulling, yet he stalks me, and not every day, but also it's every 2 weeks I'll see him lurking around my complex late at night. It has 10 houses, 5 each side, very small. He rocks up, unannounced, at all hours. I actually woke up to him in my house once. He's not threatening or scary whatsoever, but I'm very confused about it, so if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know.
That is a whole lot of red flags there.
I love this so much. She is psycho.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't sound particularly stable either, in that she's like spying on him from her place as
she's
well.
She's spying on him as he's spying on her.
I think basically what's happening is that she's just having sex with her stalker.
That sounds like it.
Like, was he stalking her before they started having sex?
Right, yeah, there's some... I'm not sure there's enough information there for me to have a solid foundation to
It just...
approach that from.
There's one thing I want to address. The fact that she knows he doesn't want to be in a relationship, but yet they're friends with benefits, but yet he stalks her.
For 2 years,
For
too.
2 years.
That's an important length of
2
time.
years.
And she just doesn't say anything. She's like,
No.
I haven't told him, but I know.
How does she know he doesn't want to be in a relationship? For one.
Because he's been with other girls in front of me.
Okay, so let's assume that she's not nuts. Then he's really possessive, I guess?
Yeah.
I can't really think of anything else.
How attractive does a guy have to be?
For you to continue sleeping with him after know he's stalking you.
Yeah, he creeped you out.
And breaking into your house.
But it's not scary, guys. It's not threatening or scary.
Not threatening. No. Huh.
Sometimes he brings a knife with him, but that's not scary or threatening.
Right, yeah.
Guys, he's really hot and well off.
No, bail out. No, you don't do that.
He also, he doesn't walk up, he rocks up.
He does rock up. I noticed that. I'm like, who
Twice.
says that?
Twice he rocks up.
And you live in a small, what sounds like a well-off area. Who uses that terminology?
There's 5 on each side, very
Yeah,
small.
so it's very small. He's allegedly wealthy, whatever that means to you.
Well off.
And yet you say rocks up. You sound like somebody's daughter of, like, the boyfriend or something.
I think you should definitely confront him on his talking. Step 1, no matter what the situation.
Yeah, well, is confronting a stalker, like, the best way to
Just
approach
casually.
that?
Hey, I noticed you peer into my window sometimes.
Yeah, that's fair.
That doesn't sound like a good idea either.
You don't think you should...
No.
You don't be like, hey, guy, notice you being kind of creepy.
But they're not strangers. I mean, they've had relations.
Yeah.
Just
Take him to
But how consensual was that?
I would change your locks, take him to a public restaurant, BTW. You've been kind of freaky. No matter how attractive and well off you are, stop rocking up to my door.
and stop sleeping with the dude who's stalking you.
Yeah, that
What the
part's
hell's wrong with you?
strange.
I just love it so much.
It is a hot
It is
mess.
a Lifetime movie that I would watch with guilty pleasures.
Just the world's longest train wreck.
It's not good.
Okay.
There's so much wrong with it. So much.
Okay, we have time for one more question, and it's perfect for Seth,
Oh, lovely.
mainly because you have the parts that are in question.
Hey, I've got parts. Neat.
Okay.
I feel so valued.
This question. Guys, I love them so much. Okay.
No, I see that. I can see how much you love it.
Is it weird to ask a girl if she's had bigger dongs than yours? I'm 23. I don't know. I was above average until a few years ago. Hang on, I don't know so much. I don't so much care if a girl has a bigger experience as much as I'm curious. I mean, who wouldn't want to know if they were the biggest she's ever had, you know? No, hang on. You know. No question mark. I usually don't have a filter when it comes to this, ... So apparently there's some filter. But for some reason, I'm hesitant to ask. Is that a weird question? LMAO. And would a girl say things like huge and it's so big if it wasn't the biggest she's seen? ... Or is it that the answer to the former without having to ask?
So, just to clarify, this is a dude
Who uses the word dong. I think we should
Dong.
quote. That's awesome.
I prefer the word dingle myself.
I like dongle.
Dongle's a
Dongle
good
is, it's a nice word, and it's a real thing, and I enjoy it.
I like winker.
No.
Tidbits.
Tidbits sounds small and sad, but also kind of happy. Like there's some glitter involved that nobody asked for.
It's plush.
Back to the point.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so anyway,
This is a dude
it's a weird to ask a
asking
girl.
if he can ask a girl if she has had larger dongles.
I personally think you can ask. She'll probably lie to you.
Yeah, she'll absolutely. I mean, if you're in a serious relationship, you wouldn't. There's no way, right? Like, why would you tell them that? Unless he's being genuine and it's obvious that he really doesn't care.
I think he's excited that he found out he's not average.
That's fair.
And so he's like, well, dang.
I
would
can understand
ask, like,
that.
be
I
proud.
think it's fine. Just don't say, like, so have you ever had one this big? That's fucking weird. Nobody wants that. It's creepy.
I would be honest. I would just tell her, hey, straight up, found out I am more than 7.5 inches. Not 7, 5, right? That's the average?
I don't
I
have
thought
any
6 was
idea.
average.
What's the average size penis? I
don't
thought
know.
it was 5.
I thought it was around the 5. Didn't we have like a game show one time that told us that?
Average size penis.
You should probably clarify in America.
In America, yeah, it does vary from.
Okay. 5.5 inches.
So we were
Okay.
both right.
There we go.
5.5 inches is average in America of
Right.
the dongle size.
Right. Yes.
So he found out that he was more than that.
Okay.
Yeah. I would ask. But don't expect her to be a little weirded out.
Yeah, and I
It's a
mean,
little
it's an
off-putting.
odd question.
Don't ask if you're very self-conscious about it, otherwise you're just gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, that's also true.
Because she's thought about it. I mean, she's thought, like, hey, this is more than average.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I don't.
When Seth
I was
looks at
gonna
a
say
penis-
I'm on one side of this conversation, right? For me personally, it's just never something that's occurred to me.
Okay, so do guys, like, do the cliche... Have you ever been in a shower scene? Or, like, you're in a locker room? There's,
Have
like,
I
penises-
been in a
Yeah.
shower scene?
Not, like, okay, like, have you been, like, in a public shower where there's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
dongles everywhere?
Yeah, but it's usually at the YMCA, and they're like 80, and they don't give a fuck at that point.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying, do you ever glance at the penises and be like, that one's above average?
No, can't say that I have.
Really?
So
Yeah,
you
there
don't
was-
check out
there-
other people's dongles.
No, there was a very strict, like, eye contact or eyes down situation.
I mean, you can just, like,
Exactly, eyes down on the dongles.
Well, no, not on below
On the
dongles.
winkers.
No, not on the winkers. No, no one calls them that.
I don't know. So, there you go. This has been Talk Consensually to Me. And if you have any questions that you want to let us definitely answer with great gusto, just tweet us at... Oh, God, what is it? Guys, I don't remember it at all. Hang on. So, yeah, definitely Twitter at TalkCtoMe. C, just the letter, and I definitely didn't have to look that up.
Yeah, this was not paused for a length of time for you to figure out your
So yes.
own Twitter.
Twitter us, please.
Twitter
That
us.
is the term.
Yes.
Twitter us.
Yes. Send us a twit.
I do love to read the twits.
Tweet to me. Honestly, because I don't use Twitter often, and this would be a chance to really feel part of that kind of culture. So, thank you so much. Bye.
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 Bye.